So on my never-ending quest to overly sexualize, to improve and or change and modify MVC2. This is another update video. It's for my Gainaxing or my if you don't know what Gainaxing is, it's just big boobs with physics and animation. So try to pick up where I left off here for the Gainaxing edition. And I think I have no idea where I left off at. So I'm just gonna pick up with X23. In between videos, I edit the characters too. I watched the previous video and then I modified things that I didn't like in said video. X23 happens to be one of those characters. I just went back and did a very minute tweak to her. I noticed there were a few things that weren't complete, and there was one other female character I saw in the previous video that I didn't care for, that I tweaked too. I just honestly off the top of my head I can't remember which one it was. I'm trying to skim through here. I think it was Vanessa. I did a very minute tweak to Vanessa here. That pixelation, man, that's gotta go. You guys know me, I'm not a fan of pixelation. I get rid of it whenever feasible, even in my favorite fighting game. Okay, for X23, there, as you see for her idle stance, she's bouncing, and immediately after you do anything, she has like a very strong bounce, and then everything else is just pretty normal. It's just a light movement there. Pretty young character too. I don't want her to like her Gainaxing to go too crazy. There's a walk back, and you see for a walk back, she got a little bit of jigglage. Her walk forward, she's got jigglage too. But let's switch sides here. So let's do the walk forward. So for X23's walk forward, as you can see there, she's got some bounce too. Excuse me. It's all properly done too. I made sure to draw the shading on her breast so that it molds to the movement of each jug, for lack of a proper term. Okay, so for her crouch, as you see, she got a little bit of Gainaxing going on there too. See a little bouncage. Yeah, it just requires it, man. Something about adding just that little bit of jigglage to a character just kind of it bumps the animation through the roof, man. It makes it more not only more modernized, but it makes it better. And then we got Vanessa over here on the right. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what I did to Vanessa to improve her bouncage, considering by default Vanessa already she already has bouncing or Gainaxing on her animations. And then I did a quick Google search. I think I even looked up a YouTube video of old school Vanessa, and I just looked at the sprites animations, and I noticed immediately it's her stance. Her for her idol, I'm gonna do a punch with her. Let's try a different punch. So for her idol, see when she pulls back the punch, see how her breasts have like this crazy intense bounce that it does. That I added that in there. I know I added that in there. I'm that nuts. Something about it always bothered me. Like there's a certain movement breasts are supposed to have. And for a crouch, as you can see for a crouch, she's got a very twinged or very subtle bounce to her breast when she first crouches, which again, it whoops, it aids with the attacks. As you can see, it actually looks like breasts are attached to her chest now when she attacks. This is something I just wanted to do that I do for every character in my roster. I'm noticing something else I'm going to have to go back and do. I'm going to do another edition for this game, and it's going to be called Blinking. I just noticed Vanessa did not blink one time. See her eyes? She hasn't blinked once. That's got to go. All of my characters have to have blinking. Um, so yeah, that's just a couple characters I'm showcasing. Honestly, I probably did tweak the rest of these females at some point in between the last BOOB physics video that I made, but I have no idea specifically which ones they are for the females here. Probably Storm. Storm might be one. But this video is gonna be super short. I'm considering just closing the video right here because I honestly can't. I don't know what I tweaked. Excuse me. I don't know what females. I've tweaked every female in this game to have breast physics, but I don't remember which ones I've done recently since my last boob update video. So there's Storm. you've seen her default animations, her breasts are like rocks. And as you can see, I just added in a little bit of jigglish to her. She has a gradual jiggling when she crouches too. It's necessary. It's needed. Storm is a very endowed, beautiful black female, and yeah, from the looks of it, that's all I needed. The end result is this, man. Looks incredible, right? Makes so much sense, doesn't it? Who would have known, man? Breast move. God, feminist. Okay, all right. Before I say anything inappropriate, I'm gonna close out the video. God bless.